Okay, Steven, here we go. You ready, bro? We've got 10. I want 15, actually. Let's go 15 pushes all the way down, okay? And I'm gonna hand you the kettlebells, and then we're gonna do our punches, our presses, side delt raise. Got it? Superset it. Here we go. When we started off, the first day that he showed up is just an empty sled with no weights on it. And he struggled with that. 3, good job. Here we are today, 6, 7 months later, where the young man has over 75, 85 pounds on that sled.
They're brutal. I think the chain workout is the hardest. After that workout, I'm sore for 3 days. And the pulling's not too bad. The highest I've gotten up is 160 pounds. And kettlebell workout, not too bad. 3, good job. Come on, come on.
Just like any other athlete at Desert Vista High School, freshman Stephen Binning trains hard to better himself. But what makes Stephen so unique is that he competes for the track team in a wheelchair.
The school here at Desert Vista has been terrific. The coaches have been fantastic, educated themselves about wheelchair track, wheelchair racing, the mechanics of it, so they can coach him and help him get better instead of just letting him do his thing while they're working with the other kids. Unlike the rest of the other kids, Stephen has spina bifida, which occurs in 7 out of every 10,000 births in the United States and nearly 200,000 Americans live with. Spina bifida is the most common permanently disabling birth defect in the United States. It occurs when the spine of the baby fails to close during the first months of pregnancy. The effect is different on each person, and there is no known cause. Stephen had an abnormality in utero. Nerves grew out of a hole in his spine as he was developing. They didn't go down where they were supposed to go, and so he has no nerve function in his lower extremities. And he had a surgery right after he was born to correct that. And so the function that he has now will likely be the function that he has for the rest of his life. When Stephen was 7 years old, he was inspired by an article about disabled sports programs, which has led him to a life of opportunities. We did not have any reservations at all. In fact, we were very hopeful that he could get involved in it because that was something from very early on that we knew he wanted to do. He was very into sports and wanted to participate just like his friends. Track and basketball are my main sports, but I like playing baseball and football with my friends. Stephen competes in disabled sports track meets across the country, specializing in the sprints. But for Desert Vista, he races the longer distances. His time of 4 minutes 55 seconds in the mile qualified Stephen for the freshman city meet and state showcase.
I'm really proud of what he's accomplished. He set personal records almost every single time he's been on the track. We set a goal, he attains it, and there's nothing else I can ask of a student athlete.
It's a great feeling to be competing with able-bodied kids and beating a few of them in the longer distances.
And what's the reaction you get from them?
Usually it's, wow, I didn't really expect that, and they all congratulate me at the end of the race.
Stephen's top speed on the track is 16.5 miles per hour and has reached 27 miles an hour going downhill, competing in a half marathon.
So I have gloves that I wear on my hands, and it's kind of in this position, and I drive and then hit the pusher on the side, and that makes the wheel turn. And on the turns, I just hit this and the wheel tilts a little bit, so it compensates the turn, and then when I want to go straight again, just hit it back. The wheels are made of carbon fiber, and the frame itself is aluminum, and it weighs a little over 20 pounds, I think.
The goal for Stephen and his racing machine is to compete at the 2016 Paralympics in Rio de Janeiro.
You take that kid's heart, soul, and mental fortitude, intestinal guts, you know, and you put it into another person who's capable or a professional athlete, you've got a cyborg. Nice set. Way to go.